know and inspire.
Have you ever felt like you're caught in a subtle loop?
Hmm.
You set out to change something, maybe a new eating habit, or you vow to stay calm, perhaps chase a big dream of freedom.
Yeah, you have this intention.
Exactly. But then, almost inevitably, you find yourself snapping right back to those, familiar old patterns.
Oh, definitely. It happens all the time.
It's as if your life is running on some kind of invisible autopilot. And despite all your genuine efforts, the same old scenarios just keep repeating.
Yeah.
But what if, and this is where it gets really interesting, what if the real problem isn't you at all?
Okay.
What if the actual issue lies not in what you consciously think, but in the deeper, often unexamined thoughts that seem to, think you?
That's precisely what we're unpacking in this deep dive. We're looking at how those ingrained old thoughts, they aren't just fleeting ideas.
Right.
They're more like a powerful, often subconscious program that dictates so much of our experience. Yeah. We'll explore why your life might feel like a scratched record, constantly replaying the same track. And maybe more importantly, how you can actually reboot that program to step into an entirely new reality.
Okay, so we've delved into some truly insightful material for this deep dive. We're pulling wisdom from personal reflections, powerful concepts, including the work of thinkers like Joe Dispenza.
Great stuff.
Yeah, it's all here to give you a kind of shortcut to understanding this profound shift. So let's explore what this transformative idea can mean for your everyday life.
Let's do it.
So our source material kicks off with this remarkably simple yet profound statement: old thoughts, old life.
Simple but deep.
It really captures that persistent feeling many of us know well, that sense of maybe emptiness or anxiety, even when from the outside, everything seems perfectly fine. Have you ever felt that disconnect?
Absolutely. And the author's personal journey in our source really illustrates this well. He describes having this big aha moment where he realized he wasn't consciously directing his thoughts. Instead, it felt like his thoughts were running him.
Wow.
And he traced this phenomenon back to these powerful embedded messages from his childhood.
Like what?
Things like his mother's frequent refrain, "You'll never succeed," or maybe a teacher saying, "You're not capable," or even a first boss who declared, "You're not a leader," those kinds of things.
Oof, yeah. And what's truly fascinating, is how these weren't just distant memories for him.
Right.
He describes them as being literally in the body.
In the body, yeah.
Influencing every breath, every movement, every choice he made for 20 years.
20 years. Imagine that.
It led to these repeating scenarios, repeating relationships, repeating mistakes.
The same old story.
It felt like, this is just my life, right? But in reality, it was like a pre-recorded, replayed script. That idea of thoughts being in the body really resonates, doesn't it?
It really does.
It's like the body remembers the emotion.
It does, because it's deeply connected. And this brings us right to a core idea from Joe Dispenza that kind of echoes through our sources.
Which is?
Old thoughts, old life. New thoughts, new life.
Simple again.
Sounds straightforward, but it's unyielding in its truth. If your thinking patterns today are the same as they were yesterday or even a year ago,
Then
the results you get will fundamentally be the same.
makes sense.
As our source puts it, you simply cannot change reality remaining in the old mind.
You can't.
It's a powerful insight into how we create our own future, or, just keep recreating our past.
So it's less about us being active thinkers and more about us being a kind of echo chamber for what's already been programmed.
Yeah, in a way.
That's a crucial nugget right there from the source. You are not the one who thinks. You are what you repeat.
Exactly. And to truly grasp this, let's maybe visualize your brain's neural networks.
Okay.
Think of them like roads in a vast landscape. Every time you think a particular thought, say, "I can't do this," you travel down a specific road. The more frequently you travel that road,
Easier it gets.
exactly, it becomes wider, smoother, more automatic.
So the more we mentally rehearse, I can't, or I'm afraid, or maybe I'm unworthy,
Yeah, those common ones.
the stronger those neural pathways get. They literally become a default autopilot mode,
That's it.
where we're repeating these thoughts almost without conscious awareness. It's like the brain's a creature of habit, right? Always opting for the well-worn path.
Precisely. It's efficient in a way.
Yeah.
But here's the good news, and it's a monumental concept. Neuroplasticity.
Yeah.
There isn't a fixed landscape. You absolutely can lay down new roads.
Okay.
You can forge new neural networks and teach your brain to think and respond in entirely different ways. The brain is incredibly adaptable.
That's incredibly empowering. Huge. But there's a catch, right? A condition.
There is?
Because until you realize that old program is actually running, you're, as our source puts it, in captivity.
In captivity.
The thought isn't just with you. It's actually controlling you.
Yeah.
It's like being in a movie and not realizing you're just reading a script someone else wrote.
That's a perfect analogy.
Yeah.
And this awareness ties directly into the chemical aspect of our being.
Okay, the chemistry.
Joe Dispenza in particular emphasizes that emotions are chemistry.
Right.
Think about it. Every time you recall an old offense, a past fear, or maybe a moment of pain, your body isn't just remembering it mentally. It's physically re-releasing the very same stress hormones. You know, adrenaline, cortisol, noradrenaline.
The actual chemicals.
The actual chemicals associated with that original event. So in essence, you become chemically dependent on your past.
Chemically dependent. Wow, that's a powerful way to frame it.
Isn't it?
Does this mean, like, the physical discomfort we feel when trying to break old patterns? Is that actually a kind of withdrawal symptom?
That's a big part of it, yes.
Yeah.
Your body literally clings to these familiar, even painful chemical states because they're predictable.
Familiar territory, even if it's bad territory.
Exactly. So new states like calm or joy or confidence, they can feel genuinely foreign, almost uncomfortable.
Weird, yeah.
Because the body's internal chemistry is basically saying, wait, hang on, this isn't us. We are stressed.
Keep back to the stress.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And the more you activate an old emotion, the deeper that chemical dependency becomes.
So it reinforces itself.
Constantly. You're not just remembering the past, you're reliving it biologically every single time.
Gosh.
You're existing in the body of your biography, as Dispenza might say. And as long as you do that,
You're stuck.
you simply cannot create a truly new future. It's a fascinating and, yeah, maybe slightly uncomfortable truth.
Definitely uncomfortable. Okay, so if the chemistry and the neural pathways weren't enough to, like, blow your mind,
Right.
our source material takes us even further into the realm of how our thoughts aren't just mental, but energetic.
Yes, the energy aspect.
The idea that old thoughts, it's not just ideas, it's energy. Can you unpack that a bit more?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This concept suggests that every single thought you have isn't just happening in your head. It's an impulse.
An impulse.
An electrical impulse that generates an electromagnetic field around you.
Okay.
This field, in turn, broadcasts a specific frequency. And, well, attracts, right.
The law of attraction idea?
Sort of, but grounded in this idea of frequency. This frequency then attracts events, people, circumstances into your life that match it.
So if you're constantly dwelling on illness,
You're radiating the frequency of illness.
yeah,
If you're steeped in fear,
then you attract fear.
you're essentially attracting situations where you have to be afraid. If you focus on lack, you're drawing in poverty, scarcity.
Wow.
Your internal dialogue isn't just noise. It's this silent broadcast frequency
Okay.
that consciously or unconsciously calls in your reality.
That's a huge paradigm shift for many people. It suggests, as the source says, you are not a victim, you are a transmitter.
A transmitter,
Yes.
exactly.
You're constantly broadcasting your internal state, whether you realize it or not. Now, some might argue this sounds a bit like, just wishful thinking.
Sure, I get that.
How does this transmitter concept fundamentally differ from just positive thinking?
That's a great question. And it's where the nuance really lies. It's not just about positive thinking on the surface or like forcing yourself to say affirmations you don't believe.
Right. That feels hollow sometimes.
It does. The power, as our source highlights, lies in being able to truly switch the frequency.
Okay.
And this isn't achieved through sheer intellectual effort or willpower alone. That burns out.
Right.
It's achieved through pre-experiencing.
Like experience.
Yeah, genuinely feeling the future you desire now.
Yeah.
As if it's already happened.
The feeling part is key.
Crucial. For example, not just thinking I want to be free, but actually saying, maybe feeling, I feel as if I am already free. And letting that emotion permeate your entire being.
So embodying it.
Exactly. When you do that, your body, your brain, your energetic field, they begin to adjust.
Yeah.
You're giving them a new program, new chemistry,
Huh.
a new reality from the inside out.
Inside out. Okay.
It's about embodying the new state, not just thinking about it.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? Like, practically, how do we start turning off that old autopilot and really create this new reality?
Well, the author of our source material offers a brilliant starting point. Really simple.
Yeah.
He began by becoming just a pure observer.
Pure observer.
Whenever he caught an old thought, the usual suspects, I can't, I'm afraid, I'm unworthy. He wouldn't scold himself or try to fight it. That just gives it energy.
Right.
He'd simply stop, acknowledge it, and say, this is just an old program.
It's just naming it.
Just naming it.
Yeah.
And then he'd consciously let it go, like a cloud in the sky.
Let it drift by.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, he admits that process was incredibly difficult at first.
I bet. Habits are strong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The thoughts would inevitably return. But through consistent noticing, marking it, and then releasing it,
Day after day.
day after day, he felt something profound shift after just a few days.
Really? That quickly?
He described feeling freer, like able to observe the thought without becoming consumed by it, without getting hooked.
Detached.
Yeah, detached. He became the one who sees. It's a remarkable transformation, right? Moving from being controlled by the thought to simply witnessing it pass by.
That's huge. So noticing is step one. What came next?
Well, once he gained that separation, that space, he started consciously creating a new program.
Okay. The active part.
The active part. Every morning for just 10 minutes, not long.
10 minutes. Doable.
Very doable. He'd close his eyes, breathe deeply, and consciously affirm things like, I am creator, I am free, I am whole.
Powerful affirmations.
And he wouldn't just say the words, he'd visualize himself acting from this new state.
The visualization again?
Yeah. Being calm in situations that used to trigger him, feeling confident in his abilities, trusting life to unfold, really feeling it.
Feeling it in the body.
Feeling it in the body. And the results, they were pretty striking. After about 21 days, that classic habit formation time frame, roughly.
Right, 3 weeks.
He noticed the old thoughts came far less often. And crucially, they no longer controlled him when they did pop up.
They lost their power.
Exactly. He could simply look at them and say, almost like talking to an old employee, thank you for your service, but I'm moving on.
Nice.
It wasn't a fight anymore. It felt like an awakening, he said, transforming him from a victim of the past to the author of the future.
Author of the future. I like that.
It really underscores the idea that consistency trumps intensity when it comes to neuroplasticity. Small daily actions.
Okay, so for you, the listener listening right now,
Yeah.
how can you start applying this today? Our source material distills it down to 2 deceptively simple yet incredibly powerful, actionable steps.
Just 2 to start.
First, start noticing when the old program kicks in. Don't fight it, don't judge it, just gently acknowledge. This is not me. This is an old thought.
Just the noticing. That's key.
Second, consciously switch to a new state. Use visualization, use focused breathing. Feel the state you want to be in.
And this truly requires discipline, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's not magic.
No, because your brain, as we discussed, loves habit. It loves saving energy.
The path of least resistance.
Always. Old patterns are like gravity. They pull you back.
Yeah.
You have to consciously choose the new path, repeatedly, again and again.
Until it becomes the new default.
Until it becomes the new superhighway in your brain.
Okay. And this isn't about willpower, is it? The source makes a point about that.
Right. Willpower is helpful, but it fatigues like a muscle. You can't just white knuckle your way through life.
Doesn't last.
No. True. Lasting change, as our source points out, happens when you become who you want to be. When you start to live from a new state, feeling calm, confident, abundant, whatever it is for you, your body and mind naturally align with it over time.
So it's less effortful eventually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not working on a habit so much anymore. You're simply flowing into your new identity. It's a fundamental shift in being.
A shift in being. I like that.
And what's truly fascinating here, something our sources really emphasize, is that self-development isn't like a compartmentalized effort.
Not just thinking positive thoughts.
No. It's a holistic process. It's not just about the mind. It's about the body, your heart, your breath, how you move, your sleep,
Your
nutrition, your environment, even your faith, your capacity for love, forgiveness, gratitude. All these elements are interconnected. They form a single ecosystem of you.
That's such an important point. You can't meditate for 20 minutes in the morning and then spend the rest of your day, say, locked into a toxic relationship and expect big changes.
Right. It cancels itself out.
Or you can't visualize abundance while consistently, eating junk food or things that poison your body.
The body needs to be aligned too.
You can't genuinely feel free if you start every morning saturating yourself with news of disasters and fear.
It all has to work together. It truly is a whole self-transformation. It has to be integrated into your actual life.
Integrated, yeah.
And the ultimate takeaway here is really profound. As you change yourself, authentically and holistically, the world around you actually changes too. Your external reality begins to mirror your internal shift. It has to.
Because you're broadcasting a different frequency.
You got it. You're attracting different things because you're different.
Wow. Our source even offers a powerful, practical 15-minute daily practice you could adopt.
The concrete practice.
Yeah. Find a quiet space, do some deep breathing, then visualize your old life playing out on a screen in front of you.
Okay.
And consciously release it. Let it go. Then visualize your new desired life and truly feel that state permeating every cell of your body.
Feel it deeply.
Followed by specific, empowering affirmations that resonate with you. It's described as a powerful way to integrate all this knowledge we've been talking about.
Bringing it all together, body, mind, energy.
Exactly. So having journeyed through all these insights, these ideas, what's the lasting impression for you listening right now?
For me, it comes back to that core simplicity. It remains old thoughts, old life, new thoughts, new life.
It really is the foundation.
It is.
And just by listening to this deep dive, by taking in these ideas and allowing them to resonate, you've already started the process.
Absolutely. Awareness is the first step.
You might believe you can't change, maybe that it's too hard, but you've actually already begun.
The seed is planted.
You've already stepped out of that unconscious autopilot. Even just by considering these things, you've already taken the first crucial steps to become a conscious creator of your reality.
And you might not feel it fully solidified in your body just yet. That takes time and practice. But our source reminds us that you can feel it in your heart. You can feel the truth of it, the possibility. And that in the beginning. That is truly enough to build upon.
That flicker of possibility.
Exactly. That's the starting point.
Choose consciously and live anew.
Know and inspire. Subscribe and like, because it will be more interesting further.